The blood that remembers. They say Ayiti has two heartbeats, one in the homeland and one across the ocean. On a humid night in Port-au-Prince, when the generators flickered and the breeze carried the smell of burning cane, Jules stood on the rooftop of his apartment building, staring at the dark outline of the mountains. His grandmother always told him, Ayiti pa jam lage petit li, Haiti never lets go of her children. But Jules felt like the country had forgotten him long ago. Meanwhile, in Miami, Marceline, a Haitian-American who grew up hearing Creole only at church, scrolled past news of Ayiti's struggles with a familiar ache in her chest. Her parents told stories of crowded tap-taps, music floating through late-night streets, and a flag that never bowed, yet she felt like she belonged to a shadow she could never touch. What neither knew was that their stories were already colliding. One afternoon, Jules found an old cassette tape tucked inside his grandmother's sewing box. On it was a recording of her voice, soft, trembling, carrying a message meant for a child she never met. Pou petit petit mwen qui pa fait nan Ayiti. Our blood is the same, sac semble réuni, what resembles must reunite. Something pulled him then, a certainty sharper than fear. He booked the cheapest one-way ticket he could find to Miami, not to escape, but to find the piece of Haiti living outside its borders. Marceline was working a late shift when he walked into her neighborhood cafe. She noticed his accent first, then the cassette he kept turning in his hands like a relic. When he played the tape for her, her knees nearly gave out. The voice on the recording, it was the grandmother she'd lost before she ever learned the meaning of home. In that moment, the air between them changed. It felt ancient. It felt like destiny. Jules told her of the streets she had never walked, the music that pulsed through every storefront, the defiant pride that no crisis could erase. Marceline told him of the Haitian flags waved every May in Little Haiti, the compa parties that stretched until sunrise, and the way Haitian-Americans carried the homeland in their throats, even when the world mocked their accents. They realized then Ayiti had never been divided. It had simply multiplied. What connected them wasn't land or language. It was something more stubborn, more powerful, something that traveled through generations whether you stayed or fled. Memory, blood, fire. That night, standing under the neon lights of a foreign city, Jules and Marceline felt the same heartbeat, one that stretched from Port-au-Prince to Miami, from Cap Haitien to Brooklyn, from Les Cayes to Boston. Differences existed, sure. Life abroad made some forget, life at home made some resent, but beneath all of that was a truth that refused to die. Ayiti has many daughters, many sons, but only one soul. And when the children of the homeland meet the children of the diaspora, something electric happens, like thunder, remembering where the lightning was born. That is the connection, unbroken, unshaken, unforgetting. The blood always remembers.